What's up, SFL Nation? This is Commissioner Cameron Irvine, and I'm here today to talk to you about the SFL Fantasy Football and SFL Pick'em Challenges. And this is an exciting time for us as we embark into a new age of the SFL. Our fourth season begins Saturday, January 24th, and these two contests open up on January 20th. So I want to take you inside our nice new homepage and want to show you where you can go for details on how to participate. This is free to play. It does not cost you a cent, and here you're going to be seeing about all that you can do just by being an SFL fan and being a part of our great league. So for the SFL Pick'em Challenge details, the grand prize is $200 at the end of the season, and the league will purchase and ship your gift or gifts, whether it be NFL tickets, jerseys, memorabilia, or merchandise. Winners will also be able to purchase SFL gear, including shirts and uniforms. Any prizes equal to or under $200 can be purchased football related. Each week, participants can fill out the Pick'em Challenge form on the league website, answering multiple choice and fill-in-the-blank type questions regarding the league. Questions will range from basic pick'em to correctly predicting league leaders, upset spreads, and playmakers, and we'll show you what I mean in just a second. Each question, depending upon its difficulty, will be worth a certain amount of points. For every correct question, the point value will be awarded. When participants hit milestones, they'll earn a stripe to their name as seen on the ticker leaderboards during games each week. Hashtag Earn Your Stripes, which is a title that we've been using since we launched our new identity campaign. Stripes will work as bonus points, so whenever you get 100 points in the Pick'em Challenge, you will earn a stripe, and you will earn an additional 25 points. Each week, a league volunteer will tally up the results in the Pick'em Challenge from the week before and report back to the league, so that the league can show the leaders on the weekend's broadcast. So this will be available to the public on Tuesday, but let's go ahead and I'll show you what we mean. So you can access the Pick'em Challenge by either going to Play to Win and then Pick'em Challenge in the drop-down menu here, or you can click on the Pick'em Challenge link on the homepage. From there, you will be taken to our Pick'em Challenge, brought to you by Typeform. They're a tremendous company that we're happy to be partnered with. And you can see that, this is the Pick'em Challenge. We'll have to change this this data information here. But first, we're going to need your username. So you'll be able to type in whatever username you use in the SFL chat, or on Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network, etc., so that we can properly identify you. Once you do that, you click OK. Next, we'll need your email address. So you'll type in your information there. We do not allow duplicates, so each time that you submit each week, you'll only be able to do it once a week, and that's a way we'll be able to keep everything clean and running smoothly. After we calculate the details of the week one polls and questions and answers, we'll delete all of those. It'll be saved in an Excel data, which I'll show you in a minute, and then that way you'll be able to enter in your email address for the next week's contest. So in Pick'em, you'll have 3 5-point questions. It's very simple. First, you'll pick the winner of each game, and you'll go down the list. We'll give you a small preview of the game and how the two teams stack up. For extended previews, you can email simulationfl@gmail.com about how to subscribe to the league newsletter, which gets sent out every Friday. So once you pick your winners, and I will just pick all the road teams here just to get through it. Next, you'll get to the 10-point question, and these questions will vary in terms of what type of questions they are. In week one, it will be who will be named the MVP of the Baltimore-New York contest, and you can choose Nick Quick, Wes St. Clair, Elliott Snyder, or other. And you can watch these games live if you're not as familiar with the SFL as some people, you can watch Baltimore and New York play live on Monday night to find out in live time, in real time, if you win that question or not. So we're going to go ahead and go with quick. Which team will record the most sacks in Week 1? And you can choose between the 6 teams who will be playing this week. And that's just a random guess on your part, unless you have insider information. And the last question, which will always be worth 25-point questions and which will be the hardest to predict each week, is what will be a case this week, an example this week, what will be the total combined score between Oklahoma City and San Francisco? Closest score without going over wins, so you can enter something like 45. And if the score is 23-22 at the end of the game, you're the winner. We also limit each answer to only be submitted once. So if somebody submits 45 and you try to submit 45, it should bounce back, and you'll have to pick a different number. So we'll go with 45 and click OK. Now, after that, we're done. You press Submit, and we'll let you know that your Pick'em Challenge answers have been submitted. And to watch games live this weekend to see how you did, you will be notified early Wednesday morning each week regarding your position in the game and how far you are behind first place. You can share this game with your friends and get them involved. The more the merrier. If you think you're unbeatable, which why wouldn't you? And you can use any of these links through social media, and it will link directly to our Pick'em Challenge. And once you're done, it will redirect you back to our home page. So that's the Pick'em Challenge. And let's see how you can win in fantasy football. The grand prize is $20 minimum per every 3-week playing period, so it's a bit different. You can donate to the league, sent to our PayPal account, and we'll have a link for that before the polls launch to the public on Tuesday. And every donation that you make, up to $50, will be matched by myself by a half. So if you donate $10, I will chip in another $5, and that will raise the price as the weeks go on. Donations plus my contribution will ultimately determine the prize amount for that playing period, which there will be 4 of. Regular season, weeks 1 through 3 is pay period 1, 4 for 6 is the second, 7 through 9 is the third, 10 through the postseason is the fourth. And the regular season has 11 weeks in it, so it'll be 2 weeks of regular season and 2 weeks of postseason. Each week, participants will choose 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, and a defense, with no limitations on who is selected on how many times they're selected. Participants won't play versus opponents, but will be playing against the rest of the competition as points will accumulate throughout the pay period. As your odds increase of winning, money donated can help drive your potential earnings. After the 3rd week, the game resets, with the prize money dropping back down to 20 and the point totals going back down to 0. Each week, a league volunteer will tally up the results for the forms, and the standard fantasy football scoring will apply, and that will be adjusted in due time. So, fantasy football, why don't we show you an example of how that will all work. It will be very similar to the Pick'em Challenge on our website. You'll click Start, and you will enter in your username and your email address, and then gets to the fun part. So you will pick your quarterback. You get to see all the quarterbacks and who they play for, and we also give you a star rating. Higher star ratings mean that the player is less risky to have a bad game. The lower ratings carry greater risk with potentially a greater reward. So you can see heading into week 1, Rocco Marconi of Minneapolis, after his tremendous preseason, has a 5-star rating, but you never know. You can go with your favorite quarterback in the league, or you can go with an upset selection that maybe not many others chose that week. You have an unlimited amount of options. Just because somebody chooses Mike Dazzo doesn't mean that you can't. So you can do whatever you want with that. We're going to go with Jasper Hart here, and then we're going to be able to choose a running back. And these are all players playing this week, so you see some teams missing. Honolulu and Orlando are on a bye, so we'll take Heath Scholl in this instance. And then down to the wide receivers, you see all your wide receivers. You choose 2 wide receivers. You it will allow you to choose all of them, but if you choose more than 2, your answer will not be valid. So we'll go with Chris Taylor and Caesar Cannon as our picks. And then you have to click OK underneath the wide receivers tab. Then you choose a tight end. We'll go Studwell. And then you choose a defense. And you just simply click on the logo. We'll take Minneapolis. And then submit that form. And again, you can share this poll and be done with it and get your friends involved. And that takes you back to our homepage. So here's how we calculate the data. We have a Typeform account, and we'll show you where it all ends up and how it gets calculated and organized. As you can see, the Pick'em Challenge in fantasy football has 1 response. So if we go to our metrics, we can see that we have had 1 response, and we can view those results. And there you see your username and the email account, and there are all of the predictions. So that all gets tallied up and dumped into our calculator for fantasy football and Pick'em, and each user will have their own tab on Excel. We'll send you an email on Wednesday. Also, another cool thing this year, when we enter stats into our monster stat book for the Winter 15 season, it automatically calculates fantasy points, so we'll be able to keep track of which players have scored the most fantasy points throughout the year. For more information on this, you can send us an email at simulationfl.com. It's free to play, available on Tuesday on SFL or simulationfl.com. And all you got to do is click, predict, and submit. And you will be able to see your results on Wednesdays and on our broadcasts on our broadcast ticker. So that just about does it. The fantasy football and Pick'em challenges are here, and they launch Tuesday. If you have not done so already, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more Simulation FL videos, and subscribe to our Twitch account to get email notifications when our games go live. The first game of Week 1 is Saturday, January 24th at noon Central, our kickoff game between San Francisco and Oklahoma City. Hope you have a lot of fun with these, and hope you win some money. I am Commissioner Cameron Irvine signing off, and we'll see you on the SFL Network Saturday at noon for preseason action of the final week of preseason between Baltimore and Oklahoma City.